Cheeseburger. Right, so there's a statement here from Deontay Wilder with his thoughts on how the fight went this past weekend with Tyson Fury. First of all, we know, and 99% of boxing fans who know how to judge a fight know that Tyson Fury won that fight. Boxing experts, Paulie Malignaggi, and Andre Ward, Andre Berto, Floyd Mayweather Sr. The list goes on and on and on. Plus, boxing fans know Tyson Fury won that fight. Okay, so anybody who says that Tyson Fury didn't, well, maybe it's time to start watching another sport, or you've got some other ulterior motive. And I know that there are a couple of channels out there who are saying that Deontay Wilder was the one who got robbed. And listen, if you guys are subscribed to these people, then listen, you get what you are asked for, right? Okay, you get stupidity and you watch stupidity. It's as simple as that. Anyway, this is Deontay Wilder's statement. Thanks to all the fans from around the world that supported this David vs. Goliath fight. It was an amazing fight and I wanted nothing but greatness to come from this. The fight lived up to the hype more than ever. When you put the best against the best, exciting things happen. I take nothing away from this fight, but we won this fight. To be champ, you must dominate the champ, and to me, I was the more aggressive fighter and landed the more effective punches. You saw the best Fury, but you did not see the best Wilder. I still managed to get the job done. This event brought more pressure than I expected. I just wanted the best for boxing here in America and boxing in general, in which led me to get overly anxious to knock his head off. So I abandoned the game plan. Did the count start 3-4 seconds too late, or was the count too long is a question many are asking and debating about. The referee, Jack Reese, is an amazing ref in which I've had the pleasure to work with on several occasions and did a great job. And at the end of the day, boxing wins, the fans win. The fans are the real winner, and I can't wait for Wilder Fury 2 to end all the controversial talk around the world once and for all. Love, love, love to all my fans, blessings, and see you guys again soon. Champ. So that is Deontay Wilder's statement. So, first of all, it's not David versus Goliath. You do know the story of David versus Goliath, right? He's supposed to be a bit of a Bible basher. Goliath was this huge guy and David was a tiny little guy. So this is not David versus Goliath, okay? These are two big men, right? So there's the first one. Now, for him to get anxious, yeah, maybe he did. But either way, he needed to because he was losing that fight. So he did start throwing hands, which is what he needed to do, okay? So him abandoning the game plan was what he should have done. But fact is, I mean, for him to say he won the fight and for all his Wilder protectors out there, the Wildettes, listen, there's no way in hell that you won this fight. And for him to say to become a champion, you have to dominate a champion. Again, somebody please put it in the description box. Put it in the comment section. And then if this rule exists, I will then take it from the comment section and put it in the description box for you all that reads the rules where to become a champion, you have to dominate a champion. It doesn't work that way. Even if Tyson Fury won that fight by 1 round, guess what? He should be WBC heavyweight champion of the world. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. Otherwise, every championship fight, you'll be giving the champion a round or 2 head start, wouldn't you? Round 1, no matter what happens, that's a 10-8 round to the champion. And then we'll work it from there. That's not how it works. That's just stupid. And again, for him to say that, or question at least, did the referee start the count too late? Did it go on for too long? Again, that has been debunked by plenty of channels out there. They're not too difficult to work out and find out who they are. Shows quite clearly that Tyson Fury was up on his feet at the count of 9. From the moment he hit the canvas, it wasn't the referee that started the count. The referee takes over the count from the dude on the outside of the ring who starts the count the moment he hits the canvas. Again, time it. Put your clock watch on, your stopwatch, whatever you want to call it, and click it. And you'll see he was up on his feet at the count of 9. You do know it's a count of 10, right? It's not a count of 8 or a count of 9. Most fighters get up on their feet for the count of 8. But you don't have to, as long as you're on your feet by the count of 10, guess what? You're on your feet. Not only that, Tyson Fury come back and nearly put out Deontay Wilder. Technically, we could say that is a 10-9 round rather than a 10-8, right? Because Wilder was out of it. He was gone. Much like he was against Luis Ortiz. When he fought Luis Ortiz, guess what? That was a 10-8 round in round number 7. in favour of Luis Ortiz. Technically, round number 12 should have been as well, right? But no, even then, I'm not giving that in that way to Wilder. I'm saying 10-8 round. So even with a 10-8 round in round number 12 and round number 9, Tyson Fury won every single round. And I'm more generous than most people out there. I actually gave Wilder another round number 1, because I assumed that a lot of the shots that he was throwing were landing. As it showed, check out the compi box beforehand. I know they're not accurate compi box, but they're as close to it as what we could possibly get, that Wilder didn't actually land anything. But I gave him that round because I thought that they landed, but they didn't. So, no. And for him to say he landed the most aggressive punches, again, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You landed 2 aggressive punches. 2. Because if you landed plenty and you're such a big puncher, Fury would have been knocked out, right? He would have been. But he wasn't. At any point in that fight, you could argue round number 12, was he knocked out? Maybe, for about 1 or 2 seconds, maybe. But guess what? He got up. Some people say that Tyson Fury, he got dropped twice, therefore he lost the fight. Are you off your head? Do you know how to score a fight? Do you? Be perfectly honest here. Do you know how to score a fight? You don't have to dominate a champion to beat a champion. You have to win more rounds and get more points than the champion to become it. Because once a champion steps foot in that ring, that bell goes, he's no longer the champion. That belt is up in the air, okay? This is like a WWE ladder match, okay? This is a vacant belt, okay? You don't get a round or 2 head start. Not at all. Did Tyson Fury win round 1? Did he win round 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Did he win round number 10 and round number 11? Did he? For Wilder to win, he would have had to have not only dropped Tyson Fury twice, but won 3 other rounds. Did Deontay Wilder win 3 other rounds? No. Everybody knows that Deontay Wilder is the paper champion right now. He's a paper champion. Tyson Fury won that fight. Tyson Fury, a guy who was out the ring for 2.5 years, lived in damn takeaways and kebab shops, putting coke up his nose, living in the pubs, putting alcohol down his throat, depressed, suicidal, had his boxing license taken away from him. His family and everything was falling apart. Yet he get back in the ring, fought 2 taxi drivers, and then got in there with Wilder. That shows how bad Wilder actually is. He should have walked through Tyson Fury. He should have steamrolled him. That's what he should have done, but he didn't. He struggled. Put him in there against Joshua. Joshua puts Wilder out cold. Cold. People say that there's no way that Anthony Joshua could have took that punch in round number 12 that Tyson Fury took. Maybe, but guess what? He wouldn't get that far. Tyson Fury, not a huge puncher. Not a huge puncher at all. His punches hurt, but they're not concussive. Anthony Joshua has concussive punches, left and right hands, and a fantastic counter puncher. Wilder would not be able to cope with Anthony Joshua. And for anybody to say that Joshua should go to America, quite clearly we showed why. Do you really believe that them giving Anthony Joshua 50 million, which wasn't real, we all know it's coming from BT Sport, which made that fight impossible, okay, but had they have come up with the money elsewhere and given 50 million, do you really think that they would have allowed to not only give Joshua a minimum 50 million, but to allow him out of the country with not only his own belts, but a WBC title as well as? He would literally have to knock out Deontay Wilder for about 5 minutes on the canvas before they give him a decision. He would probably have to knock down Deontay Wilder once or twice every single round. There's something going on over there. Something is drastically wrong. The corruption in boxing over there is terrible. Absolutely terrible. But anyway, Tyson Fury is the WBC champion in my eyes. In the world's eyes, he should be the champion. So if he fights Anthony Joshua, well, effectively, in most fans' eyes, it's for undisputed. Deontay Wilder, if he was any kind of man, he should have put out a statement and said, listen, you know what? I know I was given the decision. It was a dubious one, no doubt about it. I do need to review it, but maybe Tyson Fury did win that one. Listen, I'm not going to vacate the belt because that would just be stupid. But yeah, Tyson Fury won that fight. If he was any kind of man, but clearly he ain't any kind of man because he wants to be pregnant. Anyway, that's what's going on. That is Deontay Wilder's statement. Completely deluded. Completely deluded. Drop your thoughts below. Click that thumbs up. Subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.